morning session, but we move on to heat number 2 of the men's 400 metres. And this is for T52 classification, and we have a withdrawal with lane number 5 vacant here. The Australian Sam McIntosh doesn't go, the 27-year-old. So down to 7, which makes it a shade easier, especially for the next fastest 2 to advance to the final round after the first 3 in each heat. So in the outside lane is Pachaya Karatnasidi from Thailand, who is about 1.3 outside his personal best this year, 28 years of age. Competing in 3 events here and was the bronze medalist in Doha last year. There is Gerald Mangliwan from the Philippines, 37 years of age. And he comes in here as the oldest in the field in the inside lane. Scheduled starting time for this race is at 8 minutes past 10 local time. So we're about 3 minutes off that. There's a group of local school children that have been brought in here, and the Brazilian school children have loved every minute of it. They've made a real atmosphere around Olympic Park in particular, and that particular group that we've seen on screen have perched themselves in a very good position right at the top of the 100-metre straight. As we've mentioned, quite warm conditions this morning, but most of the crowd with a sensible option just staying in the shade. One of the first mornings we've had at the track and field where the sun has shone brightly. Picture of concentration. Stephen Toyoji from the USA, the 30-year-old, will be looking to scrounge into the first 3 here, judging by his personal best to date, and he is not in that form this season. Another look at Karatnasiri, 28-year-old from Thailand. Sato from Japan in lane number 3 will be the man to beat here in this second of 2 heats. And there he is, the man from Japan. The 27-year-old has broken the minute mark in this 400 metres. 58.2 he has been able to go this year, which is going to hold him in very good stead here. So called to their marks. The reigning world champion here, Sato, in this T52 classification. 57.25 is the Paralympic benchmark. And away they go in the second of the heats. And from the outside lane, Karatnasiri got off to a pretty good start, but already getting into that stagger is Perez Suarez from Mexico with an outstanding start in lane number 6. All eyes as well on Sato in lane number 3. He has already got past Malingwan, Torres and Toyoji. So as we look at them head on at about 250 metres to go, currently leading the race is Perez Suarez from Mexico out clear. But look at Sato starting to eat into this lead, zooming past Karatnasiri and also Noda in lane number 7, coming around the home turn with about 125 metres to go, and the defending world champion has gone to the front into the straight. It is Sato well and truly clear and is going to easily qualify. Same can be said for Perez Suarez out in lane 6. Fight is on for third. Manglingwan is going to have a real race here without wide. It is Karatnasiri who's going to put in the big bounce late, but a brilliant winner, Sato, in a time of 59.42, slower than the first heat. But a brilliant display mid-race and has made a statement already in this second heat.
Yeah, solid from the world champion. Good time as well. Interesting style of Perez Juarez because he wheels one-handed. It's worth taking a look at that again, but Sato in the second section of this, absolutely flying. And look at Perez Juarez. There out of lane 6. Holds onto the wheelchair with one hand and wheels with the other, but it didn't affect him too much in second place. Didn't affect Sato either. A really wide margin of victory in the end, almost 3 seconds. Bit of a gap in the middle of the field with McIntosh not starting for Australia. Sato faster than the field. He was the only man going into this with a lifetime best and a season's best under a minute, and that was set this year of 58.20. He looks in very, very good form, having claimed that world title in Doha. And 59.42, very impressive, rounded down by 100th. And he's staking his claim for glory here, along with Raymond Martin.
So 1.2 outside of his best, Sato, and that's a season's best for Perez Juarez as well. So that's going to be a real race, the final, with Martin and also Sato with brilliant bursts down the back section, and that'll be an excellent final to watch. But as we follow Tomoki Sato from Japan, the 27-year-old, into the final straight, he was home by this point, but making a good thing of it down the straight. Lovely smooth technique, consistent technique, and makes a statement here in Heat 2. So it was Sato 59.41.